And now we're live. So, who remembers what happened last time we played, which was 2 weeks ago?
I genuinely do not.
Hey, Paul, you want to give the recap?
Oh, wait.
He's not here tonight. So, yeah, tonight looks like we're going at it without him, so... Tell you what. Last week, started off, you guys made it back into town, and you mostly were looking around for some more information, and you met up with your old friends. Jogging any of your memories?
Oh yeah, we met with Maria and the rest of our friends and Billy Queen.
Oh no, not that
Wait,
guy.
are you saying that the whole of your friend group consists of the people in the party, Maria, and that random newspaper guy you just met?
Oh no, we went to go talk to the professor inside the college again.
Well, no, that's how we ended the episode 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the episode prior.
Two or three.
You are correct.
Sessions ago.
We did have to leave him at the beginning of that episode, though.
Okay, so yeah. So that's your entire friend group?
Yes, our entire friend group consists of the party, Maria, a newspaper boy, and a professor at a college that we have had two conversations with.
Yep. Do you even remember his name?
No one does. But we remember Billy Queen because we don't like him.
I mean, I remember his name, but you know what? I think it's more fun if we just call him that one professor.
That one yeah, no, it's fine. The
Okay.
Paperboy. Does Alicia remember the Paperboy's name?
No, but I know he was dreamy. Oh, and I turned everyone invisible.
Yeah.
I think it was Billy.
What?
I think it was Billy. I don't remember. Someone
No,
has
it was
written.
Johnny.
Was it Johnny? Okay.
Mr. Johnny.
It was a 2-syllable name that ended in a Y. That much I remembered.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely not Billy Queen.
But then we stayed in. I don't know if that was before. No, I guess that was after the newspaper. We went and stayed at some guy's house, and Alicia stole all his bread.
Well, it was
Yes,
complimentary
I did.
bread.
Complimentary.
Yeah, I didn't steal it. He gave it to me. Wasn't very good.
It's stale.
Yeah.
Maria mocked us for staying in a random place when we could have gotten into an actual normal inn.
Right
Whatever.
across the street. Although you
fine.
guys did save money.
Yeah, we saved money. That's kind of what I'm all about at this
Yes,
point.
we did. Although I've
And-
got a ton of gold.
I think you have more than either one of us.
Mm-hmm. I have 95 gold pieces.
Yeah, no, that's nuts. Oh, that's right, because you didn't have to pay for fare across that giant caravan because you were in my bag. That's
How
why you
much
have so
was
much
that?
extra money. I don't
I think
even.
it was
It
20 gold each.
was a lot. It was a crazy amount,
But
and
you guys have also been skimping out on her portions when you've been divvying up the money, so.
It's because I'm a little girl.
It's as often as we've been able to, but we haven't been able to keep her out of every transaction.
Yeah. You know what? I think instead of just trying to do something, we should just spend the hour just recapping everything that's happened so far.
Just a recap episode.
Yeah, tell you what, let's do it in character, like that guy from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I haven't seen that one. No spoilers.
Yeah.
I know. I'm behind.
Well, he was also in Ant-Man. Basically, he just had a really comedic way of telling stories. They would do a flashback, but then when someone was talking, it would be in his voice.
Oh, his computer guy.
Oh yeah. This isn't it. Okay, so anyway, we're in Farill right now, which is a major city, and we're just gonna say that Javin went off to go do some holy stuff. So, do you guys want to go do some unholy stuff?
It's generic priesty things. We don't care. Or cleric, whatever.
Yeah, he has to pray the liturgy of the hours.
Yeah. That's probably a Catholic joke because I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's okay.
It was a Catholic joke and it wasn't very good.
I got it wasn't good. You didn't laugh.
No. All right, let's steal some stuff.
Okay. Where do you want to steal from first?
What's the closest shop?
Okay, right now you guys are sort of near the center of town, near all the governmental buildings. So
Cool.
I'm going to say that the first nearest store that a normal person could buy something from is probably a calligraphy store. No, wait, not calligraphy, cartography.
Those are two very different
Yes,
artists.
I corrected myself.
All right, so I don't care about maps.
Exactly.
So is there an arms, a weapons smith or an arms smith?
Yes, and since your background is urchin. You have an easy way walking around town. Is Earthmover with you?
Sure.
Actually, I'm gonna stop in the cartography place, but we can get on with the stealing shenanigans first. I don't mind.
Okay, you're just like. Oh,
She's
never
now
mind.
unsupervised.
Oh, okay. Wait, we're splitting the party. Okay.
We already had. Javin's off doing. Yeah.
The liturgy of the hours.
Yeah, takes all day. And okay, so you're able to. So after about 5 minutes of exploring the city, Alicia, you're able to come across this weapons shop that's called The Broader the Better. And when you go inside,
Yummy.
you realize that they mainly just have broadswords.
Interesting. I'm gonna go inside.
Yep. And the guy inside's like this surfer dude's like, "Hey, little lady," or
That's creepy.
how'd you like to, take one of these broadswords out for a spin? That's where you'll be able to, really get a good view.
I'm gonna look at him in the eye and start screaming. And I'm gonna open the door and start screaming, "This man touched me!"
Suddenly, 3 people run to the scene, and okay, none of them are a town guard, but they all look pretty angry. There's a baker, a carpenter, and what else is there? And someone else who you can't discern the profession of.
Cool. I'm just gonna continue screaming.
Yeah, the baker, she's a woman. She says, "Now, what is going on here? Are you accosting this young lady?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
Hi. What seems to be the trouble? And she gets down on one knee and places her hands on your shoulders.
He tried to force me. He tried to force me in an uncomfortable position.
What did the man do? This is so
Censored.
Yeah.
I start saying very explicit censored material.
Just run one long beep.
And that's what he did.
Everyone,
was awful.
the 3 of them, they just turn to him and just start beating him up.
They didn't even no insight, no nothing. They're just apt to believe the child.
Sweet. All right.
They're like,
so,
"Hey, I thought we taught you the lesson last time, but looks like we're gonna have to do this again."
oh my god, this is terrible. All right, I don't feel bad about stealing everything from him. So, what's the smallest broadsword in there? In the shop.
I'm gonna need to look up how big broadswords are. Actually.
I got it. I'm the information person.
Size check. Okay. So they're anywhere from looks like 2.5 to 4 feet long.
Oh, that's not that bad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the smallest one, so like a 2.5 foot one.
Okay. So yeah, it's pretty lightweight, weighs about 3 pounds, and you feel like it's a good weapon.
Sweet.
Say that the thing that qualifies as a short sword.
Sure. In the midst of them I walk out with it.
Okay. Wait. Okay. This time I'm gonna see if anyone notices. You're just walking out with a sword. You trying to be stealthy at all?
Yeah. Can I roll a stealth check?
Sure.
I got a 19.
No one notices?
Sweet.
So you just accused a man of sexual harassment. They start beating the tar out of him, and in the commotion, you just stroll out in broad daylight with some of his stock.
But he's done this before to other women, so
That's
I don't
a
feel
fair
bad
point.
at all.
That's a fair point.
Sweet. All right.
Okay, Earthmover, what are you doing?
Well, I recall that something in that letter said something about dwarven maps, so I'm gonna see if there are any dwarven maps in the cartography store.
Okay, what do you say? You just started shouting, "Dwarven maps! Do you have any dwarven maps?"
Yeah, I barge into the room. Do you have any dwarven maps? Like, I crazed-eyed, staring right at the shopkeep. Do you have any dwarven maps?
But by that you mean maps of the dwarven country, or maps written by dwarves, maps of dwarves? What do you mean?
Dwarven maps.
What would you have a map of a dwarf?
Well, like an anatomy chart.
That's
I mean,
not
that's not
covered
really the
under
right store for
cartography.
this. But I don't really sell those here, but I suppose that could be a thing.
Being overly thorough. No, maps made by dwarves, I would assume.
Of where? Like, as you can imagine, I have quite a few maps, and he just kind of gestures, and he's got like a bunch like hung up on the walls, and then there's like bookshelves full of different maps.
Did you receive any recently?
What?
Did you receive any recently, like a new shipment of maps that were dwarven maps?
New shipment of dwarven maps. Let's see now. Don't know if this will be any use to you necessarily, but got the latest shipment of maps from the mines down in Apolit. You ever been? It's a little dwarven town we've got in this country.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Ah. One day I wish to visit there. I wonder what it's like.
Recently had a goblin problem dealt with.
Ah, yeah. We actually have a bit of a goblin problem here too, and I think there's also one in Genpo.
Yeah, we've been dealing with that. I say we, my companions aren't here. We've been dealing with that.
Wait, like, as in you've been having trouble with goblins, or you've been personally dealing with the troubles?
Personally dealing with the troubles.
Huh. Perhaps how'd you like to maybe earn a little extra gold?
Depends on what method that would be by.
Well, I have some maps of the city's underground that were recently stolen by some goblins.
Oh?
Yes, I imagine that they've made it to someplace in the underground section of the city.
Do you have any other copies of those maps?
Well, I might be able to mostly point you in the right direction, but I'm pretty sure they cleared me out.
Could you check just in case?
Okay, but if storytelling's taught me anything, it's that, as soon as you guys are already underground, I'll find the map you're looking for, so I probably don't have it here, but I will check.
Alright.
And let's make this fun. We'll roll percentile dice.
Oh boy.
He says, okay, I have an incomplete map of the underground.
That's better than nothing.
Yep.
Somewhat.
Yeah, and he says, okay, that will be 1 gold.
What a steal. Taken.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna haggle. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Alright.
And he says, now, if I had to guess based on the way that they were going, they're probably in this section of the underground. So, do you mind if I draw on your map?
Go ahead.
And he kind of circles a section towards the center of it. Right there in the center of the underground. It's where there's actually a bit of sort of an underground community, literally. You want to check it out and try to get back some of my maps. I've actually been having a lot of trouble recently of having maps stolen.
Alright. How much would you be willing to pay me for this task?
Well, it depends on how many maps you can reclaim.
Okay, would it be a rate determined based on how many maps I bring you?
I mean, they would have to be maps that were stolen from me originally, but if you were able to find additional maps, I'd probably be able to buy them off of you.
How much are you paying me per map to return?
Well, it depends on which maps you get. For the maps, for the more detailed version of this, probably... Well, I need to turn the profit on to myself, so tell you what, if you're able to return the maps like this that are more detailed, I'll give you a gold for each of them.
Hold
About
on.
5
He's
maps
giving
are
us
stolen.
he's giving us money for maps for returning maps to him that were originally his.
Yeah.
All right,
It's like the potion guy from before.
I'm coming in.
I was gonna go grab you anyway.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, I want to go into the store.
Yeah. You probably realize, wait, where's Earth Mover? Okay, I last saw him at the map place, so I'll go check that out.
Yep.
Are you gonna brandish your new broadsword at me?
Yes. I'm gonna go up to you and say, "Hey, can you hold this?"
A little. Can you not, be waving around your weapons in here?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just bought this. Here you go. Can you hold this? And I give it to Earth Mover.
I stick it in my bag.
Yes, because it's only 2 feet, so I'm sure it would. Like, the
Yeah,
whole
there's
thing
no
would
way.
fit in
There's
your
no
bag.
way it's not fitting in my bag.
Awesome.
Wait, did you steal a sheath along with that?
I was about to ask. Does it have a scabbard?
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I would assume I just stole the whole thing.
Okay, that's kind of up to you.
How do I want to do this? I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna walk up to the counter and start asking him questions about the maps. I'm gonna say, so what's your most expensive map?
Let's see now. My most expensive maps probably be some of the, fancy maps from the Far East. Not a lot of travelers come from there, so we don't know much. But then again, if you also go to the Far West, to the shores of Aftoria, I've got 1 or 2 maps there.
Do you mind if I see that one?
Which one?
The map of Altoria. You see, I'm from Altoria.
You're from Aftoria.
Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful country.
You, an elf.
Yes. I was adopted.
Oh, so. Okay, fine. Which country in Aftoria are you from?
Well, I don't really remember because I was taken away when I was really young.
Roll deception.
Okay. I got a 12.
Okay, so he doesn't believe that you're from Aftoria simply because there aren't elves there, but I would say that with a 12, he feels like you probably have a reason for doing this that's probably a good one that you just don't want to share.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to go grab it for me.
What's this really about?
I'm sorry?
What's this really about?
What's what really about?
Why do you want these maps so badly?
Is this not a shop where I can buy maps?
Okay, child. These maps are kind of expensive. Tell you what, can you put some gold down now? And when you return the map, I'll give it back to you.
I just want to look at your product, sir. I think this is kind of strange that you're asking me for money before I've even seen your product.
And he turns to Earthworm and says, do you trust this one?
I look at I look at her and say, I would keep an eye on her, but kinda.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, she's been helping me clear out the dungeons.
Oh.
And doing a very good job at it.
Okay, in that case, let's see what I can do. And he actually goes into the back and he sort of brings out a map that's kind of behind glass and puts it down on the on his sort of desk area.
Now hold up. When he goes into the back, I want to reach over and steal a map.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay, let's see now. You grab a. Okay, you now have a map.
All right. I'm gonna very quickly put it in Earthmother's bag.
No. No, I was about to say before you started saying anything else is I see her reaching for things and I hold my bag shut.
All right. I'm going to.
I'm not being framed.
Because I have a bag, don't I?
Yes, you do.
You also don't know how to read maps, so.
Right. I'm just going to shove it in my bag then. Like as quickly as possible.
Okay. He comes back out and says, so, what do you think? And he presents to you the sort of a somewhat detailed map of Aftoria that shows the different countries and everything.
I'm gonna look at it.
East and West Aftoria?
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah. And some of those countries that perhaps the someone might want to let us in on some of the names of.
Yeah, how much is this?
This map right here, well, this is a very fancy and expensive map from far, from lands far away. Probably part with it for about 50 gold.
50 gold? Surely you could do 30.
No, I'm afraid not the 30.
What about for 35?
55.
I'm sorry? Did you really just increase the price on me? I'm gonna storm out.
Okay.
All right, I'm outside.
I could only remember one, which is sad because I literally made East and West Amplod, but no, I mean East and West Eftoria. Amplod was the one that I remembered, which actually
Okay.
there is an East and West Amplod as well, which is why that was stuck in my head.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, in case you guys haven't guessed by now, he's the one that designed that continent that we're never going to.
It's 2 continents, technically. Well,
you designed it as 2 continents, but then I kind of incorporated it as 1.
yeah, even though they're literally 2 separate land masses, but whatever.
Okay. So you guys want to investigate that underground thing he was referring to?
She has no idea that exists.
I know, but you do.
I also don't really care.
Can I roll history to see if I know anything about Eftoria?
Sure.
How much does the shopkeeper know, Drew? No, that's garbage. It was that. Where's history? I got a 9.
You know that it's a land very far away, and you know that the people there are like very different races than the ones here, but that's about all you know.
So I don't know about any of like the weird military struggles or anything like that.
Nope.
This part of the country this part of the world doesn't get involved in the weird civil wars over there.
I mean, even if they did, you probably don't know about it.
That's true. I'm from the equivalent of Russia, but a much less caring Russia.
You mean the country that's had like a bunch of civil wars?
Well, yeah, but they're too busy having their own civil wars to care about everybody else's.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I hope there's no Russians listening to this.
That's fine. They'll just continue to beat CS:GO.
Okay,
it's true.
It's fine.
We're all bad at CS:GO. It's all right.
Yeah. But all right. You know what? I will take that quest. I will head down there right now. Actually.
Okay. So
I will follow Earthmover because he is a fun person to be around.
Yeah. Words that have never been spoken ever.
Okay, so to get to the underground, you kind of are following the map, and you realize that you need to go to there's only a couple specific entrances throughout the city, and you're actually able to find one that's sort of in this back room of and you realize that the nearest one's sort of in the back room of this tavern.
Is it a tavern that I've seen before?
I mean, you've never been to this city before, so no.
I've looked at taverns before. I've looked at specifically the taverns in this city to see where I was going to sleep. Is it one of the ones that I've looked at?
I mean, you guys just got to this city earlier today.
Oh, right. We hopped. I forgot. Yeah. We went to the big city with all the walls.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was still thinking a city back. Sorry. All right. Is there a discreet way to get in, or do you have to walk through the tavern?
Yeah, looks like you'll have to go through the tavern. And it actually has a note there that, well, it's sort of like referring to a specific building, and it's not until you get there that you realize it's a tavern, and it just sort of has a note on there about it. You need to go to the back room.
I'm gonna see if I can't slip down an alley and go in through the back, just to cover bases, because this is sketchy.
Can I hop in your bag?
You see that there is a back door.
Okay, I'm going through the back door.
It's
and
locked.
I was gonna say I'm specifically going to actually. I knock on the door with shaving a haircut. Again, not like anyone in this world knows what that is.
Nope.
I cast knock.
I
can't do that.
Well, if you start knocking, someone's gonna poke us out and it's like, yes, what do you want?
Put
I'm here.
the candle back.
Can I help you two?
Hi.
We were expected here.
If you guys have a party in the tavern, normally people enter through the front.
We were told to
Well-
come around back.
We were told to come to this door specifically.
Oh, are you two the new workers that start today? Really, it's okay. You can come through the front.
No, we were literally told to come to the back.
By whom?
By you yesterday.
I've never met you before.
I think she's thinking of someone else. It was Mr. M.
Oh, Mr. M, you say? Okay then. Come on inside.
It's about time.
I follow him.
So he sort of leads you to this back area into a room. There's some chairs in it and a table, and he closes the door behind you and says, "Okay, you guys are from Mr. M. I can drop this accent."
Yep.
Okay.
Good, because it was a terrible accent.
Oh, you really? I thought I had it nailed. I mean, I've been holding it for like 3 years in front of these patrons, and no one seemed to suspect it. So
They're all just being nice.
from Mr. M himself, then.
Yes.
Okay. What area were you guys normally stationed at, or what was your last assignment?
Town right over.
Do you mean Cape Salis or Genpo?
Genpo.
Oh yes, Genpo. Ah yes. So you guys were part of the string of robberies. You know, I didn't know that we were hiring any orcs.
I'm not an orc.
Oh, my apologies, sir.
Wow, that's
Any sort
kind
of
of-
about you. I didn't mean any offense.
That's kind of racist.
Yes,
I'm very
severely.
Please don't tell Mr. M that I was so rude to people working directly under him like this.
No, actually, I think we're gonna tell him
Whoa,
because I think racists like you should be exposed.
I'm very sorry. I just thought he was an orc, and we normally don't work with orcs. What are you then, so I may address you properly?
So
sir?
now you don't work with orcs either? Wow.
I didn't say that.
Tell you what. Give me 5 gold, and all this mess can be looked away.
Deal. He just reaches in his pocket and gives you a 5 gold piece.
All right. You are no longer a racist.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize it was that easy.
I'm a Goliath.
Okay. Goliath. Okay. He's actually gonna roll a history check to see what he knows about Goliaths.
I'm guessing he critted in what, but I can't tell in what direction.
He got a 1.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to decide what this should be.
He doesn't believe me.
No, Goliath. Oh, so you're just like a really tall human?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I
What
draw
did you
my
just
club.
I'm gonna pull the broadsword out of
Wait, by
your
that,
bag.
by arms, do you mean like your weapons, or you're just gonna like, put
No,
up your
my
dukes?
club. I pulled my club out.
I pull my broadsword out of his bag.
Well, obviously that was incorrect. But please, we're all working for the cause, right?
Tell you what, give me 20 more gold, and this can all be set aside.
I put my hand over her mouth.
I'm gonna say with a 1. he really thinks that- Okay. Tell you what, I've got, this. He actually opens up a drawer and says, "Here, this is a very fancy, ale. It's valued at 20 gold. Will you accept that?"
I take it, stick it in my bag.
Okay, thank you.
Pick him up by the neck.
So, and now he's just starting to get really scared. Okay, what can I do for you two?
Well, that's what I was hoping we could get from you. We weren't exactly sure what our new assignment was, but we were told that you wouldn't let us know.
Oh, let's see now. You're here from... Did Mr. M mention anything specific?
Well, most
Nothing
of our
about
ring there's been-
racists.
a lot of our ring there's been taken out.
Okay. Yes, I think I did hear word of that. Something about the mansion being compromised. Here, tell you what. If you want, here, how about you go report to the guys underground. They've got higher clearance than I do.
All right.
You guys, as you guys know, since you're working for Mr. M, city is one of our major cities where we've got a pretty big presence underground.
Of course, although I wasn't even given a full map. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Not a full map. What do you mean? What kind of map were you getting?
I show him my I flash at him my incomplete map and show him where things are labeled like very vaguely.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I think I know. Oh, did you get this from the local cartographer?
Of course not. It was nicked off the local cartographer.
Ah, even better. Well, okay. Tell you what, if you want to go to the underground, you can get to it from this establishment. You're going to want to speak to I do.
All
Wait,
right.
you didn't steal that map, did you?
No, he doesn't know that.
Sounds better though.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, so Mr. I do. He's sort of the hobgoblin in charge down there.
Hobgoblins.
Yep.
Have anything to say about them, huh?
No.
Yeah, you're darn right.
Yes.
I'm gonna glare at him.
Yes. And I'm sure you guys, you have your proper identifications on you, so you should be able to, get down there real easy.
Do you at least have a full map for us?
I mean, full map of the underground? No, I don't really carry those on me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I have to get one off the boys downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and he actually writes that down. That could be a band. I gotta tell my friend Billy about that.
Oh God, Billy.
Oh, you know him?
Unfortunately.
Oh yes, Billy is very famous on this side of the country.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, I know I call him my friend, but that's being pretty generous on my part. I've only met him a couple times, but I very much enjoy his music. We all call him Friend Billy because we love his music so much.
What a ubiquitous title, friend.
Yeah.
Figures.
He says, "Okay, so tell you, how about I just lead you two downstairs and can put all this nastiness behind us."
Sure thing.
Yeah, and he leads you guys down a hallway, down to a door, down to another door. Sort of has to he opens it up and it sort of leads to a cellar. Okay, cellar, go downstairs and this will connect to the underground. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm gonna flick him off.
He says nothing.
Good.
He's terrified of us.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys, go deeper underground, you realize that sort of has a large stony interior. The thing kind of feels almost like a cave tunnel, but it's too smoothly cut to be natural. Yeah. As you go along, every so often there'll be some dripping water. It smells pretty bad down there, actually.
Is there anything
After a while,
stored in the cellars?
What?
Is there anything stored in the cellars, or are they just empty?
The cellar. Well, you guys stick it in the cellars, or did you move forward into the underground?
Well, we're into the underground, but was there anything stored in the cellars?
Yeah, there's probably some storage there.
Okay. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway.
because you don't have your flour anymore. Yep. And you actually come to an opening where you actually notice where seems to be a small community of people. They sort of have their own little stand set up. Some of them seem to be selling things. Other people seem to be sleeping. And as you approach, one person waves over to you and says, "Hey, how'd you like to get some fancy potions that you can't access up there on the daylight side?"
Not interested. Where's Central?
Central? Well, that depends. In a sense, we're in Central right now, but which Central are you going for? You want to go for the Central Market? I can point you there.
Meet up.
Central. Well, for what? I mean, this is kind of a communal space, and we've got little pockets like this all across the underground of the city.
Put my hand on his shoulder and lean down. We're from M.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry.
All right. What potions do you have?
Okay. I got this potion. This potion, let's just say it'll help you with your hearing. got a potion over here. This is a fun one. It can help you grow a mustache.
What? Okay.
I've got a potion over. No, wait, that's a diuretic. I've got this potion that you might be interested in. This potion, you get someone to drink it, and they'll turn blue.
This is a waste of my time. I walk on.
And you actually, as you walk away, hear him saying, "One of these days, someone's gonna want that blue potion."
I'm gonna give him a
Okay.
raspberry.
So yeah, you guys, you pass through some more connecting tunnels and everything. Have to walk around some walls. It's kind of a it's not like a maze or anything, but it's not like set up like a straightforward structure either.
Hodgepodge.
Yeah, just sort of like every so often you'll see what definitely looks like a more cruder dig in, where someone's just kind of hanging out. Some things look smoother, and actually after a while, as you guys are walking along, suddenly coming from the ceiling emerges a large, just green mass that is now just sort of blocking your path, and it's sort of moving towards you.
I'm gonna wave hi.
Yeah, well, you're actually gonna need to make a slightly different wave, an initiative wave.
Oh, Lord.
No, it's not a religion check.
Uh-huh. Oh. 9.
I got a 10.
Alicia, what'd you get?
A 10.
Okay. And well, it's gonna go first. So it's going to approach. Which one of you is in front?
Probably me.
Okay. It's sort of going to approach you and just kind of try to like morph, like just kind of grab at you. Kind of. It doesn't exactly have like hands or anything, but just part of its goopy essence. We got a 16.
Is this for a grapple?
No, it's kind of like a it's a hit.
Oh, okay. Well,
16 beat your armor class.
yes, my AC's 12.
Okay, you sort of get burned by it with 5 acid damage as it whips around your arm.
Okay. Well, then it's her turn next.
Yep.
Do I have anything that does slashing damage?
Alicia.
I'm gonna walk up to Earth Mover, take my broadsword out of his bag, and swing.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Is that with all your pluses?
On a broadsword, what do I get?
You get proficiency and strength?
Yeah.
Because I assume you're proficient in broadswords.
Yeah,
You're a
rangers
ranger.
are proficient in them.
Oh, sick. Then I got a 9.
Okay, yeah, 9 hits.
Oh, these
let's
are
go.
easy.
Yep. I think we determined it's a short sword, so that's gonna be a D6.
A D6 plus my proficiency.
Plus your strength.
Plus strength, yeah.
Then I got a 7.
Okay. 7 damage. It's a good hit, but the creature then splits in half.
Oh, with one of these.
Cool. With my secondary action, I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Like through it. Like it's split in half, I'm gonna walk in between the two.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it does.
But I haven't walked away from it. I've just walked through it.
Okay, so you're not leaving it space, you're just getting on the other side of it?
Yes. I'll cross it up.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're flanking it.
Yep.
Yeah. Earth Mover?
It's not like it really matters, though. Does it have natural defenses? It's a slime.
It has an armor class.
That doesn't. That's different. Yeah, I'm gonna spike it.
Okay.
So that's a dex save.
Oh, it's not gonna do well.
No, it's not. They're slow.
Okay, it got an 11.
It has to pass a 12, so no.
Nope. Wait, which one are you aiming for? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Whichever one looks or feels like it touched me.
I mean, that being no longer really exists.
Well, I know, I understand how things like that work, but like, also I rolled a 5.
Okay, fine. We'll say the one on the left.
Okay, 5 damage.
Yep. Is that slashing damage?
It's piercing.
Yeah, then no. Okay, so now.
Is it just immune to piercing?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So now the slime that you didn't strike is going to go after Alicia. Yeah, it got a 19.
Damn, that's my
class.
That's my AC.
You're untouchable.
Wait, your armor class is 19?
It's an 18.
Okay, it got a 19.
What? I thought you said it got an 18.
No, I said I got a 19.
He said 19.
Oh, well, yeah, my AC is an 18.
You're just untouchable.
I'm pretty.
But actually, you're just so nimble that it only hits you for 1 acid damage.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. And now it's going to be the other slime's turn, which is now going to try to attack Earth Mover. Again, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. It got a 17.
That hits.
This time it hits you for 5 acid damage.
Nah.
Oh, you're using Stone's Endurance?
Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
I reduced 10.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just don't take any. It's not like I regain health that goes over.
No.
Can we just run away?
No, we're trying to go get maps.
Yeah, I know. Let's just
You cur? No.
let's just keep running.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing pretty well so far. I guess that brings us to
It brings us to her.
Me?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna slash at him again. At the same one that he struck at.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
My damage is 6.
Yeah, you just slash into it and just kind of like dissolves into liquid. That one's dead.
I thought it was gonna split again.
No, that one's dead. Okay, so there's 1 slime left, Earth Mover.
I'm expending a point of alchemical energy, or alchemical stamina, so it doubles the attack roll, but I'm spiking again.
Okay. It got a 7?
No. All right, so now I roll 2d10, 3, and 3, 6 damage.
Okay, it's still existing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And it's going to try to attack Alicia again. But you guys have like knocked off major chunks of it.
I'm gonna lift my hand out and say, "Stop! You cannot legally attack me."
And it actually missed. That worked.
Yes.
Okay.
It's your turn.
And now I'm gonna slash at it. I got a 16 again.
Okay. That is.
Wait, that's illegal.
And I got a 9.
Yep. You just disintegrate this one as well. And it's
Let's
dead.
go. Finally. Stupid slimes.
You want to try to loot its body?
It doesn't have a body anymore. It's just a liquid.
Yeah, if you want, you can try to bottle up some of that slime essence.
Who
Nope.
has bottles?
Nope.
Yeah. Or clean it up with your bread. Okay, anyway.
That's disgusting.
Okay. So you go on a little further and you actually find a similar pocket to one before, but this one's got a bunch of goblins in it.
Howdy do, boys.
Yeah, doing well. Just as well as I can with the man oppressing me, you know.
I feel that.
Man.
Yeah. You know, I just think one day it's not going to be like this anymore. You feel me?
How about you be a little more explicit?
Yeah, you know, under Idu's rule, we're going to do great. We're going to rule this underground.
That is who I'm here to see.
You guys should make a union.
Well, we're unemployed, so.
Oh, then you guys should start a gang.
We kind of already have. Wait. Yeah, you just kind of walked into our territory. Are you trying to start something?
No, I'm just trying to
I'm here to see I do.
make the people rule.
Huh. You're here to see I do. You.
Yes, me. I'm from M.
And with that, he kind of just, another guy who was watching nearby just kind of drops his dagger in surprise. He says, "Hey, I think these guys are legit. They just mentioned." And he said, and the other one says, "Wait, who's M? Let's just say he's someone important. You're here from M."
Yes.
Okay. Well, suppose if you're here from M, then I guess that means you know the secret handshake.
Yes. How could I not?
And he extends out his hand.
What am I rolling? Performance?
I don't even know what this would be, like just a luck roll to see if you get it right, maybe, but
Is luck even if would that be percentile?
I suppose.
Fantastic.
What?
A percentile roll. If not, we're just gonna have to like decimate them.
We're gonna kill them all.
How many are there?
There's 6 of them.
Oh God.
Sweet.
Maybe you should have gone for a different approach.
38.
What different
No.
approach is there?
With a 38, okay, I'm gonna say you just tried to do the bold thing and just try to give him a regular handshake.
All right.
And he's like, you know what? I'm actually gonna make. You know what?
I stare him down the whole time too.
I like your style. I don't think you're from M, but you know what? Bold move like that. Maybe you are here to do some good.
So where's I do?
Well, I do. He's kind of in a further chamber up from here. Let's see now. You're gonna need to go down, and he sort of points ahead. Go down that long tunnel. Take a right, then a left, then a right, then a left. Then after that, you're gonna have to pass the test if you want to see him.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. And he says, by the way, we had a good moment here, right?
I suppose.
Can you tell him that Bradley's doing a good job?
Sure.
I'm Bradley, in case you couldn't tell.
Depends, Bradley. How much gold you got on you?
Stop.
Not much. That's kind of part of the problem.
All right, bum.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we go down to the long chamber, take a right, then a left, then a right, then a left.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that's what I said earlier, because
It is.
You said right, then left, then a right, then then a left. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was in pattern mode.
I paid
Okay.
attention.
Yes, of course I was. And then you come across, and you see across there. There's actually a door waiting for you on the other side of a small cavern, or not. So there's sort of like an expanse in front of you. It's sort of like a hole, goes down about 20 feet, and you're going to need to find a way to cross it if you want to get to the door.
How far across is it?
It is about 25 feet across.
Can I go back to the goblins and ask them how they get across this?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the goblins and say, guys, there's a big cavern.
Why? And he says, of course there is. That's the test.
That's a stupid test.
Is it? Or have you just not found the solution yet?
No, I think it's a stupid test.
Is it? Or have you just not found the solution? And he just sort of says, now go back there and try it. He sends you back on the way.
I'm gonna say, fine. I'll walk. I'll
Yeah.
I forgot what my reach was.
I think it's a 10-foot cube, right?
I think so, but I'm making sure because I don't remember. We had that whole argument about it, and now I don't even remember.
Triangulation.
Yeah. 15-foot cube. Oh, and I can increase the range affected by 5 feet for every alchemical stamina I invest. I didn't even know that. Hang on. I can do 21, so I'm gonna do. Was it 20 by 20 by 2? Sorry, math. Yeah, I'm going to expend because we determined after one of the games that it takes 1 alchemical stamina just to use that circle.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do 2 total, so I can extend my reach all the way to the full 25,
Okay.
and I make a bridge.
Yep.
I don't feel like doing a puzzle. I'm done.
Oh man.
I'm here to see I do.
Do you say that as you cross?
Well, yeah, I'm not here for any puzzles. I'm here to see I do.
Yep. And actually, as you do that, the door opens up in front of you, and you hear a voice say, "You've solved my cavern puzzle. Very good. You have earned audience with I do."
Wasn't a very good puzzle.
Well, I'm going to have to change some of the parameters now that I know that people can just manifest bridges.
Well, duh.
I can't manifest matter. I had to take it from the surrounding bank.
Are you saying
Simple.
that you have compromised the structural integrity of this place that's underground?
No,
we're
I've just
saying
made
you're
the floor
stupid.
a little bit lower.
Okay.
Everything else is hewn rock.
Okay, so as you enter the chamber, you realize that's a pretty good sized chamber. Standing behind a desk, there is a hobgoblin man. Standing, and also in the room, there are 2 armed bugbears, and you also see some other goblins milling around, and one person who sort of has a cloak over his head and is kind of not facing you. So, what can I do for you?
We were told by the man upstairs to come see I do. We've been sent by M.
Ah. Wait, like, are you saying that M is the man upstairs, or were those, like, 2 separate but related sentences?
2 separate but related sentences. The man upstairs is the gatekeeper.
Ah, yes. You do know our ways, then. So, why has the great M sent you to me?
Well, the ring next door has been a bit compromised.
You mean the one in Cape Salis or the one in Genpo?
Genpo.
Ah, yes. I've heard tale of that, of the manor that we seized has been compromised. What news do you bring that we have not already heard?
I don't know if you've heard anything. I'm not entirely sure why we've even been sent.
Well, M works in mysterious ways, but it's for the greatness of the people who serve him. So why do you work for M? I imagine you know our reasons, but...
I'm drawn to power.
Suppose that is a good answer. Perhaps when he claims his new lands, he will give you a good position. Is that what you're hoping for?
Maybe.
Yes. Suppose that's all we can really hope for is the best, right? That's what my people have been living on for generations, just hoping for the best. But now we have a way to obtain it. But M does not work in always very vague ways. If he sent you here, he must have a reason. So why are you in my office?
Well, on some level, we need a little bit of help next door. But it needs to stay discreet, because there's definitively a lot of attention being drawn already.
Yes, I can imagine. What kind of assistance are you in need of?
Well, probably more troops. Most of us are dead.
You're not, though, which is good, I suppose.
Kind of hard to kill.
Yeah, I can imagine. He who forms bridges. Is that your code name, Bridge Former?
I clench my teeth.
Yeah, because I know what your character wants to do here, but I feel like he also knows that he can't compromise his identity.
Yeah, no.
Do you mind if I call you that, Bridge Former? He's actually
Sure.
Yes. If you don't mind me assuming, you're a Goliath, correct?
That I am.
Yes, your people, they go by titles, right? Based on a notable accomplishment.
Yep,
Is that your title, Bridge Former?
it's close enough.
Okay. So, you need troop reinforcements. What else do you need?
A new head honcho, preferably.
Yes. Honchos of the heads. Those are very important. And he says, so the last one there, he was also killed?
No, he had his legs broken and he's now imprisoned.
Oh. Surprised that whoever was there, if they were killing so many people, just spared the wizard.
It's because he had the staff.
Wait. Where is the staff? I'm
They
asking
have
that out
the
of character.
staff.
Alicia, where's Alicia keeping it?
At least he doesn't have the staff with us anymore. We dropped
What?
it.
No, I still have it.
Do you?
I thought I never gave it to anybody.
I thought we gave it to Javin.
Absolutely not. I was holding that the whole time.
Oh, that's right. We were going to go give it to people in Cape Celeste. You still have the staff.
I definitely still have the staff.
Yeah. We'll say that right now you found a way to somewhat conceal it on your person so no one's noticed it yet, but
I'm pretty sure it fits in my bag, doesn't it?
not your bag. It's a large staff.
It'd probably fit in my bag.
Well, then again, it was
I still have it, and if I have it, I'm definitely not concealing it.
well, it was. And he says, and actually, he then notices you, Alicia, and says, "Yeah, his magic staff that looked a lot like that one."
We
Oh, you
recovered
mean
it.
this staff? I'm gonna pull it out,
Yeah.
We were able to recover it.
Ah,
and I have full control of it.
really?
Yes.
You have full control. You're a wizard.
Yes.
You know he's gonna roll insight.
Oh, no.
All right.
Yeah, he is not buying this one, but he says, okay. And at this point, sort of the cloaked man turns around and faces you, and you see that he's also sort of a hobgoblin. He looks older, and he's holding a wand. And the man from and Edu says, okay, how would you tell me what's really going on here?
Look. All I know is that there's also going on a budget issue. And basically, the main problem with this budget, we had it at 5,000. There was some room to work around with what we were doing up in Cape Celeste. So, we worked the numbers around a bit. We got it down to 3, but there was extra wiggle room. And now I don't know what's going on anymore, but now it's 2. We're down to 2,000 gold, and I don't know where the other 3 went.
Are you accusing me of something?
No, I'm just kind of freaking out, because if M finds out, it's my head on the cutting block.
And he says, okay, before we go any further, you 6, and he gestures to the random goblins, you all leave. This is a bit above your pay grade. And they all start filing out. And the bugbears from before, they're now standing right next to the desk where Edu's sitting behind. So, you want to talk numbers? Let's talk some numbers. You think that we intercepted 3,000 gold pieces from the mission. Is that what you're saying?
We don't think. We know.
No. We don't know where it is. We're inquiring. Do you know what happened?
Are you saying that if I knew where it was, that I would just be sitting on it? This is the first time hearing of any such discrepancy in the bookkeeping.
Yeah, well now it's 2. So whether or not you've heard about it is really not any of my business, is it?
Look, I'm not very happy about large budget cuts either. As you can see, my people in this area aren't doing very well.
Have you considered a union?
Well, I mean, some of our employed members are part of worker unions, but I don't really think that's going to help the situation.
Are you sure? I'm sure it would help a little.
Well, I suppose, but we're not fighting for days off or better working wages. We're fighting for the respect of the goblin kind.
Sounds like a union would help there.
What, a goblin union?
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like to find out how to make one?
Okay, fine, I'll bite. And he sort of leans back in his chair slightly and says, "Tell me about these race unions. Go ahead, I'm listening."
Absolutely.
Have
All
you-
you need to do, all you need to do is gather your kind, and then you have to go on strike. Do you know what strike is?
Yes.
The main
I don't know
idea
the concept.
is you take over an entire workforce, and then you go on strike.
Yeah.
And so what you've basically done is you monopolize the entire workload, and then you cause complete instability by going on strike.
I mean, if we control the entire workload, couldn't we just make sure that our people are, like, getting the good working conditions that they need?
That's what a union is. Now you figured it. Good job, buddy.
I just don't really see why you need the strike if the people on top are seeing the same, are trying to fix the problems already that the people at the bottom are having. Like,
Well, that's the point, is the people on top aren't the same people on the bottom. Duh.
well, I get that, but what he's suggesting seems to sound like it is. This is such a...
No, I'm not saying you take over middle management. I'm saying you take over the actual workload.
The bottom management.
Ah.
And I'm gonna wink at him.
Yes.
But
So
basically-
you guys were sent here to tell us how to form a union, I suppose. For what exactly?
to make up the deficit so my head doesn't get chopped off.
Make a deception roll.
Hang on, that was a D6 coming out of my. Oh, great! It's at the bottom, and it's in my bag now. 15.
Wait, he said a D6.
No, I accidentally rolled a D6 because I was trying to get stuff out of my box.
Okay, with
Oh.
a 15, he believes you're from the higher ups, but he thinks that this union thing is just some kind of elaborate cover. He says, look, maybe M sent you, maybe he didn't, but I don't really think that work unions are really part of his mission statement.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying if you could please do this, I will owe you big time. It will get the 3,000 gold off my back if we can somehow scrounge it up here. I'm going to other cities as well, other rings, to try and institute the same idea so that we can make up this deficit before someone higher than me notices.
Unless
I
you want
gotta
to.
ask right now, out of character, what's your, plan here? Do you guys just want to talk about, the benefits of unionizing for the next hour and a half?
No, so I've recognized this part of the same crime syndicate that we've been dealing with the whole time. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to push them in a non-crime direction.
Listen, either you go with this union or the big boss comes and deals with you himself.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I could entirely entangle you in this entire thing, even though it's right now resting on my shoulders. So, on the one hand, I can entangle you in this and we both get our heads chopped off, or I can owe you big time and neither one of us gets our heads chopped off.
Okay, so I'm still not getting your plan here. We take over some work. Part of the problem is that we're having trouble finding jobs. So I don't really know how we're going to be taking over a workload.
Start promoting services that no one else offers. And then take those jobs as soon as people start realizing that they're viable.
Control the market. Don't you know anything about economy?
So, okay, fine. What skill sets do you think we could begin monetizing?
Well,
Well, you're a pretty handsome man. Maybe the goblin porn industry.
no.
Hey, let's go back 10 seconds and pretend Evan didn't say that.
I second the motion.
I think that'd be pretty dope.
So, what skills do you think we could begin monetizing?
Well, from what I understand here,
I'm
there's
fresh out of good ideas.
there's an up-and-coming market in sales pitching. People are coming up with all kinds of new products, but they don't have anyone to advertise them.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, you're right now making a sales pitch for sales pitching.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Ryan George, let's roll with this. I don't even know what this would be. Maybe persuasion?
All right. Am I trying to persuade him that this is a good idea? It's a sales pitch. It's definitively persuasion. Better
Yeah.
performance. Ooh. Persuasion's a 9.
Yeah, it's like I don't think that sales pitching is a very good market for my people.
Well,
Let's see
without
now. We've got all this
sounding
land down here no one's using. I think people would want to like start renting rooms down here.
you could set up. Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. What you could start doing is you could go into what's it called? Real estate.
Hmm. I mean, I don't think we could
First,
sell
you're gonna
this
have to
land.
get
We don't
naked.
technically own it.
Well,
We could probably rent it.
yeah, you could rent out space. You've got market stalls that you could turn into small innkeep areas.
He says, I'm liking this idea so far. And he turns to the older hobgoblin and says, what do you think? Well, I suppose it's a viable plan. After all, there's a lot of money to be made in the hospitality industry. I think we could swing it.
I grab his hand and shake it vigorously. Thank you so much.
He says, Okay, and says, by the way, just, I imagine you're going to be trying to get that staff back to M then. By the way, good news, I'm pretty sure he was able to find the other staff.
That's good.
Yep. Yeah, so, imagine you'll be going off soon to the, to the new hideout, to the other hideout then.
Unless he calls me directly to the forge.
Yep, okay. Oh, yeah, the forge, very important. So, you're off to Minolt Town then, or the remains of it?
As best we can manage.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wish you well, and who knows, maybe this will be the way to help out the goblinoids.
Yeah, especially if you make more. If you go past the margin that we need for the 3,000 to have my head not get chopped off, then yeah, you'll be supporting the cause even more than at all you were projected to be. So I'm thinking you might get some level of promotion for that.
Yeah. And says, yeah. Okay, well, sounds like you've helped us. Is there anything else you guys need before you go?
Yeah, if I could get a couple of maps, I've got some boys coming in town. I'm instating some new heads.
Hopefully they don't get chopped.
Yeah, but
It
the
says,
only
okay.
map I was able to filch isn't even complete.
Yeah, what kind of maps do you need?
A map of the area, just underground.
Oh, this area? You're not looking for any special kind of maps? He says with a grin.
I mean, if you have what I'm supposed to have.
Yeah. He says, well, okay, let's see now. We have to filter some maps off of, like, cartographer. If you want, you can have one or two of them.
Well, that'd be fantastic. That's why I got mine, but again, incomplete.
Yeah, and he hands you two of the more detailed maps of the underground.
Fantastic.
Yep. And he says, you're sure you don't need any special maps made by certain types?
Well, if you have any with a capital D.
You want some of those druid maps? I feel ya. Yep, I've got a map right here in the 50-mile woods. Not that it'll do you any good.
No. DW.
No, is that a cartographer? I'm not familiar with that person. DW. I mean, I think we have a DW in the force here, but I don't think he makes maps.
Dwarven.
Oh, you should have just said that, dude. Don't you know that's how these codes work? Now, which one of the dwarven maps do you need?
Basic set.
Okay, basic set. And he hands you one that it's got written up in a corner of Minolt, the Minolt town stronghold, and it seems to be a map of a castle.
All right.
Says, hope these are good for you, and best of luck in your journeys. And by the way, do you mind disassembling the bridge on your way out?
Oh yeah, want other people to be able to pass the test, not by my bridge. That's fair.
Yeah, it's not really a test then. That's just walking across a bridge. Anyone can do that. Mostly.
Yep. All right, so I after I cross the bridge and bring Alicia with me, I expend another alchemical stamina to deform the bridge and put the floor back.
Okay. This was pretty fun. You guys want to do anything else before we wrap up in town?
I'm gonna go sell him back one of the maps.
Oh, he says, okay, very good. Gives you a gold piece, which I guess makes up for the one you
Oh.
spent earlier.
I'm keeping the other one.
I'm gonna pull the one that I stole out of my pocket, and I'm gonna give it back to him, and I'm gonna say, "I found this one in the cave, by the way."
Oh, okay. Which one did you steal?
You never told me.
Yeah, we never determined.
Oh, yeah. She
She
can't
just
reach it.
smashed
She
it
didn't know
and
what it
shoved
was
it in her
of.
pocket, so it's not like she could even investigate it to see what it was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I could probably give you 5 silver for this. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Yep.
I saw that coming.
You guys want to do any more shopping, or should we just wrap it up?
I think I'm good for tonight.
Okay, I think this was kind of a fun session. I thought it was good. Didn't end in a battle, but that's okay.
Well, we fought that slime.
Yeah,
True.
we did have a combat encounter. Okay, and I guess for that, I suppose experience is in order.
Yes.
Okay, and you probably also get one for that social encounter.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, so for that kind of slime, you each get 50 experience.
Nice.
Yep. And for properly getting those guys to enter into real estate instead of just regular theft, you can each mark 150 experience for that. So that's
Nice.
200
I
total.
level up.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm at 995, so I will adjust my stats in between games.
Yep. I think we had a good session tonight. I've been your host and dungeon master, Drew, and the player characters that we had tonight are
Earth Mover.
And Alicia.
Yep.
And not
Right,
Javin.
yeah, but okay.
Not Javin.
Bye, everyone.
All right, guys.